So welcome back to my Vulcan 4x Hunger Run Plus research, this time featuring the infamous trader. Since the time of the last video, I went ahead and installed that electronics printer that I had bought off the trader, and now as you can see, cable coils are literally flying out of this thing at an alarming rate. This is the difference between the autolathe and the pipe bender and electronics printers, is they both have more specialized manufacturing processes for the couple of items that they do share with the autolathe. So a pipe bender will print pipes much faster than an autolathe will, and an electronics printer will print cables much faster than an autolathe would. So just something to keep in mind if you need some production speed. And as mentioned before in the previous video, our goal is to produce as many cables as we possibly can to sell to the trader in a reasonable amount of time. Let's just temporarily dump these ores here and that too to make space for mining. So I've used up all the energy bars from my suit, so I'm just going to pop in another 2 of there and one that I'm going to eat soon. So we're definitely starting to burn through these things. Need to hurry up and get our trader story sorted and squared away. Holy cow, will you look at that. That is a lot of cable. This is why I replaced the autolathe with the electronics printer and stashed it all the way at the back over there. Otherwise I would have had cable pouring all the way out of my base and all over the planet. That would have been quite the mess. I still have a little bit of time left here. I just want to go grab some last minute ores to test out the trading prices on. Let's just expel some gases from this thing, because it must be getting quite full by now. Whoa, whoa, that's too full. That thing's gonna blow. Must be the temperature. What can I do here? Propellant. No, I don't wanna. It's just. No. Okay, let's dump the CO2. Okay. Out, then fill that up. Okay, but now I'm not going to be able to breathe. The CO2 will be too full. It won't output. Can I just put it back in there for now. Let's swap that and use that as propellant. Let's just remember not to turn the jetpack on, since I think the oxygen will ignite and cause an explosion in the atmosphere. Just have to deal with that afterwards. At least the pressure's down to 9.5, so it's not at risk of blowing anymore. When that tank goes over 10 megapascals, you can be assured that it's about to explode and take your entire base with you. I think the problem was with all the influx of air all the time, it was slowly but surely heating that tank up to the point where the pressure expanded it to that point and was going over 10 megapascal. So that's probably what happened there. We should be probably good from now on. Now that we relieve some more pressure off of it, we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see how it goes. Okay, what I'm gonna do here is I should have an empty canister stashed, I believe. So I'm gonna swap that out with my propellant tank and stick the propellant tank in the vending machine. I'll probably just sell the thing since I don't know what to do with a canister full of air like that other than explode shit. So there we go. So now I can at least refill my jetpack over there with something that isn't gonna blow up. And I can be on my way. I'm sort of just killing time right now while I wait for the sun to set. Not much for me to do inside here. Okay, let's sell the cables that we've accumulated so far. And let's do some of the ores while we're at it, since they seem to fetch a decent enough price. This trade is really not half bad. Ah, that canister, we can sell that canister filled with O2, fetches a nice amount. Don't really know. Let's just leave it at that for now. I figured that the ores and stuff and the canister could be sold to the next trader, since this trader is going to actually run out of money to buy stuff from us. So we might as well keep it for the next food or seed or whatever have you trader, and basically rob them of all their money with our sales. Oh, I forgot about that. My jetpack doesn't have any fuel in it. I need to refill it, so let's borrow our CO2 tank over there as jetpack fuel. That way we can at least fly up to this thing and fill the original jetpack canister. You have some spare time when borrowing canisters like that from your oxygen or your CO2 output. You're not going to suffocate immediately, it takes a little while. So I've been busy manufacturing cables, mining resources, smelting copper, mining other resources for sales like the silver in my tool belt over there, just moving things along for a while now. So let's sell our remaining cable over there. Okay. So I'm running out of time and energy bars here, and I need to move on and find those other traders. A little bit worried I'm not going to make it otherwise. So we're going to dump all of these ores in over here, and probably the maybe some of the copper too, and then definitely some of the all the remaining cable, and then we can basically just clean this trader out of his last few bucks, and then start moving on to the next one. Okay, so sell all the cable. Uranium. Oh, I don't have any. So let's do that. He still has more though. More money, and now he's in a minus number. Yeah, we'll just go until he's out of range and he's not in a minus number and can complete the transaction. There we go. Okay, so we are done with this guy. Depart. This thing was still busy making cables over here. Should probably stop that. No, we can keep those cables on us for our personal supply. So now we'll go through the arduous process of finding ourselves more traders, homing in on them, and filtering through the menus one by one until we find somebody usable for our plant life or our food supply. Regention sounds promising, like it's going to fit one of those two categories, but we'll check for the next one so long while it lands. Oh, and here is our plant supplier. Very nice. We can probably sell some of our excess stuff to him. Get some more money, since he's not too bad on the ore prices himself. And leave the gold, but we can definitely sell him that canister. Nickel as well. I don't think there's anything else we want from him, just the tomato. Yeah. Pumpkin, I can't really grow that. That will be too difficult. We'll just stick with the tomato strategy. Is that everything? Yeah, I'm done with him. Okay, and he can also depart. So that is our plant sorted out. The only thing we need now, after this lucky break, is somebody to sell us food. Although that's normally the hardest to find. So we'll just have to keep at it. Okay, contact. Cancel. So that for those of you who don't know, you can hit contact and hit cancel, and then you'll still get shown the name of the trader in question. So it can be useful for seeing ahead of time who you're going to be contacting, provided you know who these traders actually are and what they sell. But I contacted Tech Tree now just to, out of interest, see what he has. Maybe he has something useful I can buy off of him. Okay, it's getting too hot for us now, so let's go hide in our little base. Oh dear, we are back to the story again where there's too much pressure in there, so let's fill up our propellant tanks, as we don't have a spare this time. Filled up with some nice flammable oxygen, that's just marvelous, but at least the pressure is relieved enough for that tank not to blow up. You can see how close that was there. That oxygen tank actually started to take damage and was about to explode. So I've been scanning through traders the whole time, mining coal in between to keep everything powered, and it's not going well. I just can't seem to find this food trader, and I am seriously starting to run out of energy bars at this point. So things are starting to get pretty darn dicey. For some reason I just keep getting Tech Tree and Chem Lab traders the whole frickin' time. Microwares. I wonder if that's gonna be useful. Tell that guy to depart, contact this guy, and open the pad. Oh yes, the food trader. Wait, what? 3 pumpkin pies? There, oh my, look at all this food. This is insane. Pumpkin pie is probably like the equivalent of like 10 energy bars worth of food. And muffins and fries. Oh, we are set. This run is officially over. GG. This is great. Oh, that's so great. We are going to have so much food now. This is fantastic. That's all I could have asked for. And best of all is I could afford to buy all of it. So this is going to be superb. We're going to have more than enough food to basically do whatever we want now to build the fanciest food production if we so desire. So that will be really good. So just a little note over there. If you're quick about it, you can tell the trader to depart and then contact the next trader immediately afterwards, and it will skip the launching and landing animations of the trader and basically just switch them out instantly. So it can be a bit useful for saving some time if you need to deal through multiple traders like that. So that is phase 1 of this run complete. The main concern is resolved for the near future, which is food, and we are done with the trader portion of this. I might just scout 1 or 2 more useful items as I go, who knows, but mostly in the next episode and onwards we will focus on some serious base building. So that's all from me for this time, and see you guys next time.